Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Winnipeg Business Podcast, where I bring in Winnipeg's finest businesses to share who they are, what they do, what makes them unique, and what you should look for when dealing with somebody within their industry. So without further ado, let's go. Hey guys, with me today is Eileen Manalo-Andasan, here to represent Caked with Love. And she's here to speak of her expertise in the cakery industry. So without further ado, Eileen.
Expertise. I don't know about expertise. We love what we do, and that's kind of why we do it.
So tell the audience who you are and what you do and what Caked with Love is all about.
Okay, just a little bit of background about me. I was actually an engineer before I started the business. Yeah, you know, I truly believe that God has made us for more than just what we see, right? And this was definitely a leap of faith, getting into this business and leaving what I knew. But you know what? If you're not doing what you love every single day, it's almost not worth it, you know? And so we started this business back in 2015. We were on Corridon for about 4 years doing cakes and cupcakes. We had a little cafe over there. We've now since moved to another location that gives us a much bigger space. We've had to unfortunately compromise we had to give up the cafe side of things, but now we're able to do so much more with the space that we have. So that's where we're at right now. We love our cakes and cupcakes and things of that sort.
And you said you guys have a focused service towards the elderly population. Can you elaborate more on that?
Sure. Well, when we had the cafe over on Corridon, we were doing soups and sandwiches. It really helped for people who were coming in to work, coming in to do homework or studying or whatever. Unfortunately, cakes and cupcakes don't provide the greatest of nutrition, well, exact nutrition that you would need for the day. And so we brought on the soups and sandwiches. It wasn't something that we continued when we moved over to our new location, but with the pandemic hitting, we wanted to make sure that we were providing more than just cakes and cupcakes to our customers, especially those who were unable to leave home but wanted a somewhat home cooked meal. There's a lot of food, a lot of different kinds of food out there. Some of it is fast food and some of it they don't necessarily want. And so we brought back our soups and sandwiches. We also do biscuits and buns and scones and things like that that are available through DoorDash, or you have the ability to give us a call. And depending on how things go, we may have the ability to deliver ourselves for you.
Nice. So you guys definitely saw that hole in the system and filled it in with your soups and sandwiches. That's awesome to be able to just call in that home cooked meal, because I myself, I look at DoorDash and I'm like, man, it's all greasy food. Sometimes I just want that home cooked meal feel. So that's perfect.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, this is where moms are good, right? These are
Yeah,
moms' recipes. And so, hey, they work for us. So why wouldn't they work for everyone else, right?
I agree. So what would you say makes you guys unique, like Cake with Love, in comparison to, let's say, just the bakery down the street?
Unique. That's a tough question. I think when it comes to freshness, that's kind of our number one thing. And a lot of customers call in and they ask, "Oh, have you got any ready-made cakes?" And I unfortunately have to tell them that we don't, because everything that we make once the order has been placed. So things like cakes and cupcakes, we don't bake them until they've actually been ordered. We like to make sure that we allow customers the ability to customize the outside of the cakes and cupcakes just as much as the inside. So flavor wise as well on the inside. That I think that's one thing that kind of sets us apart. Yeah.
So do you guys have anything cool going on for Valentine's Day? What do you guys got going on over there?
We've got a few things actually. We know that right now it's a little bit difficult to gather, right? So what we've done is we've made up a couple of little treat boxes, is what we call them. Yeah, so we've got a treat box that's great for a couple. So it's got a couple mini cupcakes in there, some cake drops, cookie dough bites, some meringue cookies. We even throw a couple Ferrero Rochers in there. So that's perfect for a couple or even for a small family. But what we do is also the mini treat boxes. And the mini treat boxes are perfect for just one person. So, we have to show love for more than just our significant other, especially during this time, right? And so we have these mini treat boxes that are available for you to gift to other people, whether they be, coworkers, a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, or you know what? It's even good if you just want to take it home, sit on the couch with a hot cup of coffee or some hot chocolate or some wine and watch a movie by yourself. It's totally, totally fine.
Self-care.
And so those are a couple things that we're providing, as well as our standard mini Valentine's Day cakes, which is perfect for two people. At the end of having your dinner at home, you can kind of just dig into this cake, no plates or anything required, right? Just two forks. Other than the fact that I hope everyone's doing well, we miss our customers. We are still open from Wednesday to Saturday, from noon to 5. So you have the ability to come in. It's one person in at a time. You can have a look at our display case. So from Wednesday to Saturday, we've got treats available for people to come in and purchase and take to go. We like to make sure that anyone who's celebrating an occasion, as big or as small as it is, you've got something small to celebrate with, right? And that's a major thing. And unfortunately, with the way that things are right now, life gets in the way. And so sometimes you forget that you have this occasion coming up, or one of your friends has an occasion coming up. So you can certainly stop by between noon to 5, pick up a package of cupcakes. We can even make a little package for you, personalize it and everything. And then that way you can help to share a little bit of love, kind of in a sweet form, right? So those are some of the things that we're kind of gearing towards right now. We're trying to make sure that we're providing a way for people to still share in a safe way with those that they love, right? Outside of just Valentine's Day.
With your custom orders, how far ahead of time should they be ordering it?
That is a really common question. It really depends on the complexity of the cake. So it depends on whether you want just a one-tier cake, a multi-tiered cake, whether you want something that has like full decor on the outside, or whether you want something that still looks like a birthday cake but has like a Mickey Mouse symbol on the top of it. You know what I mean? So it kind of depends. We like to say anywhere between 1 to 3 weeks, depending on the complexity, and of course, depending on our availability.
And how about for those Valentine's Day couple boxes?
So for those ones, we have really tried our best to schedule our time so that we can pack in as much as we can, and make sure that people are able to take something home or to gift something to someone. So right now, we've got quite a few orders for this entire week. We're probably at about, I'd want to say, 70% capacity for the 12th and the 13th, because we're unfortunately closed on the Sunday. But we do still have some room. And you know what? When people call in and they need something last minute, it really hurts my heart to say no. And so we always try our best to put something together, whatever we can, just so that they can come and they can leave with something. So we're getting pretty booked, but we do still have some room, and we have a lot of different Valentine's Day inspired treats that we'll have available throughout the week. I'll make sure to post them for the most part on Instagram and Facebook and things like that, so that people are kind of aware of what we have for the day. And then it's just kind of a first come, first serve type basis.
Nice. And speaking of Instagram, Facebook, if the audience wanted to reach out to you, check out your products, see what's going
Yeah.
on, what is the best way they can contact you or look you up?
So many different ways. So on Instagram and on Facebook. So Instagram, it's at Caked with Love Co. Don't forget the co, and don't forget the D after caked. But also on our website, at cakedwithlove.co.ca, we've actually revamped the website. So it is now e-commerce friendly. So customers have the ability to go in, order even Valentine's Day treats. You can certainly order them online, pay for them. You can set up your pickup day and pickup time, as long as we still have time slots available. But you can also do that throughout the year. So if you wanted to order a birthday cake for someone, you have the ability to do that. We even give you the ability to customize the outside of the cake as to how it looks. You can customize it with a specific personalized message. We really try our best to make sure that you can put your added little touch on the treats that you get, whether they're being gifted to someone else or whether they're for one of your family members or even for yourself. We like to make sure that you feel that little bit of personal touch.
Nice.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being a guest on our show today and for sharing your expertise and who you are, what your business does, and what you guys provide for the community here. So thank you so much for being a guest. And for those of you guys watching, that's all for this episode. Till next time, go with the pros. Thanks for watching this week's episode of the Winnipeg Business Podcast. If you know anyone you think would make a perfect guest for the show, please send them to the winnipegbusinesspodcast.com. Have them fill out the form and someone from our team will get back to them ASAP. Till next time.